Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting Turing tutorial. This is intermediate programming in the language of Turing. So before we get started, I posted this on a website and the website gave some suggestions to me about this tutorial series, and they said get a better mic, and they said don't put background music into the videos because it takes away from it's distracting. So I have gotten a better mic than what I had before, but even though it's not terrific, it's better. It doesn't have as much background noise, and you can hear me clearly. And I'm also not gonna put music in the background. I'm gonna try and speak slowly and clearly because apparently, well, like I can't spot this myself, but I'm speaking too fast. So yes, I am. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's gonna close my program. No. Okay, so that crashed my program. I don't know what that was. So anyways, this is the next tutorial on conditional loops. So, if we already learned loops, so right now we're gonna move on to something called conditional loops. Now, I'm gonna make a game here where you have to guess the number that the computer knows. Like, I'm gonna set a number for the computer, and then you're gonna have to guess the number. So first thing I'm gonna write is put. Oh wait, this is something important. You always have to put your file name, and your author name, your date. Always put these here, just so that other people can know what your code is, and then yeah, so I'm gonna skip out on these. You can just do them on your own, but I'm gonna skip that for this tutorial. So first thing I'm gonna put is guess a number between 1 and 10. So now down here I'll start a loop and I'll write get, which a number that we haven't declared yet in a variable. I'll write var num, and then I'll make it an integer because I'm not going into real numbers. Get num, and then when it gets that, we'll make a conditional loop. So conditional loops are loops that exit when a certain condition has happened. So this is our loop right now. Get number, and then what I'm going to write is exit when. That's our conditional. The thing that's about to state what our condition is, and our condition is when number equals 3, and number equals 3. So that means that if they guess the number 3, then they will then it'll move out of the loop. So now I'll write here CLS just in case if they get the wrong number. It'll clear the screen, keep it all clean, and then I'll write put guess a game, and then put that there. So then now I'm gonna end my loop, and then yeah, so I'm gonna end my loop, and now what this is gonna do is that it's first off, let's go line by line. We set the number integer, the number variable to be an integer. We wrote put guess a number between 1 and 10. We opened a loop and we're getting the integer number integer variable from the user, where we will exit the loop only when the number is equal to 3. Down here, just to keep it clean, I wrote CLS to not make the text stack up, and then I wrote put guess again. So now, and then this will, if they don't guess it right, it'll take this back up to here, and then yeah, it'll just go from there. And then if they do guess it right, it'll exit the loop and just start the code from down here. Now we don't have anything here, so we're gonna continue writing. I'm gonna write put. First I'm gonna CLS just to keep it clean. Put correct. Sorry. Alright. That was correct. So now if I run this, if I bring this here, first number between 1 and 10, 1. Guess again. 4. Guess again. 10. Guess again. 3. That was correct. So now this is a conditional loop. You can also do something like make them say a number. Exit when number equals 3 plus 1. So if I run this, alright, 4, that was correct, congrats. And then you could use it for a lot of different things, and then, yeah, so for example, something you could do is if you're making a program where you want the user to input a list of prices, and you want the total number of prices to come out when they type -1, then that's how you would do it. So let's just write that kind of program right now. We're going to set a variable, call it prices, or price. Set it to a real number because prices can be decimals. Variable total price, real number. Variable, what do you call it? So yeah, I'll get that. And then I guess that's actually it. And then I'll come down here, I'll write put enter your prices. And then when I do that, I'll open up a loop. I'll say get price, and then I'll write here exit when. So I'll only exit this when price is equal to -1, and I'll go down and I'll write so yeah, first thing I'll write is total price is equal to, so you have to do colon equal to price plus total price. So that'll say that total price is the price plus whatever you had before. So then yeah, now what's next? So we want to get that price, and then I'll write. Actually, I guess that's it. Let's end loop. And then down here, I'll write your put. Wait, first I'll write CLS. I'll write put. Okay, put them on the same line. Don't put them on the same line, or else the code won't work unless you have a comma after a command. So put your total price is space comma total price. Now, if I run this. And here your price is 10. Oh, I messed up. I don't know what that was. That's weird. I guess when I typed in price, I don't know what that was. That was weird. But yeah, you can use something like this, some general to this code. Now, speaking of what we were doing before, the number guessing game, if you want to, I also did a program on this before in command prompt, and that was the beginner tutorials for programming in Batch. So I have a series of that on my channel as well. You can go check that out. But this is basically the same thing. 10, you lost. 20, it was over the number, so it crashed. So it has a bit more code to it, but it's still a pretty cool thing to do, and I really like the batch program. So if you want to watch this, just go check it out. It's on my channel under beginner programming or just programming tutorials. And yeah, so that's basically it for that. So this is it for conditional loops. Conditional loops are basically just loops that have a condition to them to end the loop. And I don't know why that program didn't work. I'm going to look into that. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next tutorial, which I'll make counters. Peace.